Hello guys, Rhys here, welcome to Transfer Rumours. Today I'm going to talk about all the rumours coming towards the January transfer window. And the first two rumours of today's video is Jamie Vardy to Chelsea. Jamie Vardy have been linked with Chelsea for about a 30 million move. Chelsea are doing terrible this season and they really need a goal scorer to get them goals, with Hazard not scoring in so many games, Costa not proving what he did last year, not even Pedro scoring one of their big money signings. And they're also linked with Cagliari, the Argentinian striker. He's young and he can score goals, so he wouldn't be a bad move, but that's just where he's starting a team with the likes of Remy, Costa. And if they signed Vardy for 30 million, like, would he get in a team? He wouldn't, and then he might just be a flop like the most of the players. Like Remy, he was a good move to Chelsea. He scores goals when he comes on, but he just never starts. With a new manager, Remy might start, but so Chelsea are linked with Vardy and Cagliari in January. Moving on now is still a link with Chelsea, but going away from Chelsea, we have the likes of Hazard to Real Madrid. Real Madrid have been linked with Hazard over the last 2 years, and he's determined to win the Ballon d'Or, but he's not going to win it with the form he's in, with the team he's playing at. He's been linked with Real Madrid. I don't know how much it's going to be, and I doubt the transfer will go through, and I don't think Real Madrid will sign him with the players they got, especially now with Bale coming back from injury. And if they want, I reckon they could sign someone better than Hazard, who's actually on form. Also, we have Remy. Like I was just talking about him, he doesn't start, so that might make him go on a loan move to Swansea. Swansea struggling very bad this season. Gomez scoring the first couple of games, but he hasn't managed to get any goals since. Remy is a goal scorer and he'd be very good. Next up we have Falcao. Falcao used to play for AS Monaco, then he transferred to Man United, which was a big flop, and then he transferred to Chelsea, and he hasn't done anything at Chelsea. So he could be going back to AS Monaco. There's been a link there. He wasn't that bad. Monaco is just a lot of injuries. He'll never be as good as he was at Atletico Madrid. When he had that season of Atletico Madrid, he was insane. It would be nice to see Falcao get back on form. Like, he is a very good player. I can remember watching him for Atletico Madrid, but he hasn't proved that in the BPL. So yeah. Moving on now, we have the big players, and our first player is Messi. Messi to PSG. Di Maria said that PSG could buy Messi, but whether it would happen is just ridiculous. I doubt he would go to PSG. If he did, the price fee would be insane. It would be, oh my god. And if he did go to PSG, I reckon PSG would win the Champions League easy, because he would bring the likes of other people to the club with him. So Di Maria's on form at PSG and he would like to play with Messi. There is an Argentinian link there, but whether it would happen is very low. Next up is James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez is an outstanding player, one of the best cams in the world in my opinion, and he's been linked with Man United. Like, Man United have been linked with a lot of big players, and it's just never happened. And the player they was linked with and they did buy was Depay, and he haven't proved what he's capable of doing at Man United with the likes of Falcao and Di Maria. So the big players they do sign, who they want to perform, just never performs. But I reckon if James Rodriguez did go to Man United, he would perform, because he's an outstanding cam with a great left foot. But whether this transfer would happen again, I don't know, and it's very unlikely. Moving on now to the goal scorer Lewandowski, the biggest threat in the world at the moment. Well, one of them. He's an outstanding striker, and he would suit Man United with the form they had, struggling to score goals this season. Lewandowski would change that completely, but whether this transfer will happen is very unlikely with the likes of Messi and James Rodriguez. I couldn't see Lewandowski going to Man United. Jurgen Klopp is interested in Lewandowski. Like, if he wanted to sign someone, he said he wanted to sign Lewandowski, but Liverpool signing him, that just wouldn't happen. He's on the form at Bayern Munich at the moment, and they're winning the league every year, and they are pushing towards the Champions League, so I think Lewandowski's going to stay at Bayern. Next up we have the young centre-back John Stones. Stones is an outstanding centre-back. He's also English, and he's been linked with big BPL clubs over the summer, and now he's coming to the January transfer window. He might move. If Everton did decide to sell John Stones, I don't think it would be a big loss for him. Like, it would be a big loss, but they got players to fill in like Funes Mori and Jagielka, who will be coming back from injury soon, and they could sign another centre back. But John Stones, he's just amazing. Like, for how young he is, 21, 22, he's outstanding. English centre back is obviously going to go for loads, and Man United and Chelsea are interested in him. Chelsea are interested in him because John Terry is pushing to retirement now in the next couple of years. They signed a centre back. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but it's like Dichabulu. I don't know. He hasn't performed at Chelsea, and neither has John Terry really this season or Cahill. So yeah, they do need a new centre back in that defence. Also, Man United want to strengthen their team with a new player. Like, they've had the same defenders for quite a while now. I don't think Marcos Rojo have proved what he's capable of at Man United, and if John Stones did move to Man United, he would prove that. Next up now, we are going to other transfers like Coutinho to Barcelona. Ronaldinho said he would love to see Coutinho in a Barcelona t-shirt, and Barcelona have been linked with the Brazilian. Coutinho is an outstanding player. His footwork is insane, and his long shots, oh my god, they are amazing. I wouldn't, as a Liverpool supporter, I wouldn't want Coutinho to leave because he's our biggest threat in our team. Was like Sturridge, but Sturridge is always injured, unlike Coutinho. Coutinho is an outstanding player, one of the world's best centre forwards / cams. So yeah, wherever he goes to Barcelona is unlikely because they got a pretty strong midfield. If one got injured, then they would probably bump up a price tag for Coutinho, put in a bid, and try and secure him. Next up is Iturbe. Iturbe has been linked with Watford, and apparently the deal's going to go through January. Watford are doing pretty good in the BPL after getting promoted from the Championship. They are having a pretty good season for their first season in the BPL since a long time, and Iturbe would strengthen the team with the pace and the capability he could bring to the club. So yeah. Next up is Hernandez, the amazing goal scorer in the Bundesliga. I think he scored 12 goals in 13 games for Bayer Leverkusen, and he's been linked with a move to Arsenal. Arsenal have been looking for that goal scorer for years and years and years. They always been linked with people like Benzema, other strikers, I can't remember their names, like Cavani. So yeah, Javier Hernandez, whether we go to why did I say Javier Hernandez? Chikorito Hernandez. Sorry. Whether you go to Arsenal is unlikely because they're always linked with strikers but never secure them. Hernandez is a former Manchester United player, so it would be a bit of a rivalry if he did go to Arsenal. But in the form he's playing at Bayer Leverkusen, and the fact that Van Gaal didn't want to see him in the BPL, I just think he's going to stay there. Moving on now, we have some players who've been linked with a lot of teams, with likes of Evra, Lavezzi, Boyang and Adebayor. They are trying to move it away from the current clubs. Evra is out to flavour left back now at Juventus, with the likes of Alexandro taking his place, so he could be making a return to the BPL. A lot of clubs are probably interested in him. I would be, because Evra is a good player. Even though he's getting old, he would still prove what he's capable of, in my opinion. So yeah. Next up is Lavezzi. Lavezzi's also getting old now, but he is still a good player. I would love to see him in the BPL. I would have liked to see him in a Liverpool t-shirt. A couple of years ago we was linked with him, but it never went through. Lavezzi's can't quite get in the team now, with the likes of Di Maria, Ibra, Cavani, Verratti, with all them midfielders and strikers. He's just not going to get in the team anymore, and the fact that he's getting old is kind of putting him off. So yeah, Lavezzi's looking to move away from PSG. Next up is Boyang, the former Barcelona cam, the Spanish maestro. Boyang's a good cam. I've seen him in the BPL this year. He's very, very good. He's been linked with a lot of big BPL clubs, with the likes of Liverpool, Tottenham, Manchester United. Boyang's likes here at Stoke, and he said he doesn't want to leave, so whether he's going to join a better BPL club is according to him, is all down to him. Boyang's a good maestro in the midfield, and whether he leaves is unlikely. Next up is Adebayor, who can't quite get into the Tottenham team. I like Adebayor as a player. He's a pretty good striker. He's just getting old now. He can't quite get into the Tottenham team, and yeah, so they're looking for a better strike. They're not looking for a better strike. They're looking to sell him. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Rhys, and I'll see you guys next time.